I'm done saying that. Ignorant, okay? Ooh. Okay, so Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your favorite nurse, Yogi Lesline. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of this weekend. What is this weekend? So happy you asked. It is a weekend of wellness, okay? I am teaching a yoga class tomorrow, a part of the Be Well Symposium. That word, I don't know, it's weird for me to say. But anyways, this is an event that I'm doing with with an entrepreneur person, somebody that I've connected with. And that's also why I wanted to, this phone, y'all, is heavy and I'm making sure I'm still in the frame. You can still see me. Okay, so I wanted to take you all along and also just give you a quick story time of how these opportunities are coming and things like that. So the event that I have tomorrow, I'm not hosting it. I'm one of the facilitators. So there's going to be a chiropractor, a doctor, and then me and a life coach. So the life coach, let me drink some water. The life coach, her name is Miss Morita. She asked me to be the yoga teacher. So that'll be one of the breakout sessions, which I was like, say less. Like, these are the things, like, when we do these, and I don't know, maybe it's because of the space I'm in now, but, a lot of people are like, I want to do these events, and like, or conferences and things like that. And to be honest, y'all, I don't like being talked to for like 8 hours. Like, I want to do something, like, tactically, like, do something. So then, for me at least, when I actually write down the thing or move my body, it will help me actually apply that in my real life. So I was like, yes, I'm there. I'll be the yoga teacher. So that's tomorrow, that's Saturday. But by the time you see this, it'll be like last weekend. But anyways, so gonna do that. And how did I get connected with Miss Morita? So connections are wild. And I don't even know if that's the right word I'm trying to use, but so what happened was, if you don't know already, I'm a part of a wonderful nonprofit called Women on the Rise International. I'll leave the website down below. So if you'd like to donate all of the good stuff, I'll leave it there. But it is a wonderful nonprofit where we empower young girls and women in the Central Florida community through educational programs, wellness stuff, like all of the things, like so personal wellness, career development, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. So that's what we do. We educate in those 4 buckets with this organization. So I'm now the director of the Orlando chapter, okay? But before I became the director, I wanted to share my story. And I'm not going to go into all of that, but I wanted to share my story. And a coach that I had at the time was like, Lesline, join a women's group, like find a local women's group and join it. So I did, and found Women on the Rise, shared my story. And one of the women in that audience, actually, there was like 2 or 3 of the women in that audience that I've done stuff with now, and one of those women was Miss Morita. So when she called me like a few months ago, she was like, I love what you're doing. She's like, I love what you're doing, blah blah blah. And she was like, I've heard you speak. She was like, and I've sat in like 2 of your yoga classes. And I was like, when? So long story short, I just wanted to share that story because you never know, like for real, you never know who is watching, right? And she's been in this entrepreneur space longer than I have, right? So I have a lot of respect for her in the sense that she's been in this game long and like she can see my potential. So I was like, yes, I would love to be a part of your event, right? So put yourself out there is what I'm saying with that story. And it got out the way it needed to get out, because I was about to second guess, like, I hope it makes sense. I'm done saying that. The people that need to hear it understand. And if you still have questions, ask me below. Sunday, guys. So Sunday, I am collaborating with Buy From a Black Woman, which is another nonprofit that I am a part of. I joined maybe like earlier this year or late last year because a mentor of mine, I call her my mentor, but her name is Yumi. She is the founder of Flex and Fly. I have worked with her, and she's just a very encouraging person to have in the wellness space. I watch what she does, and that's something I will always say, like, being a good leader, I guess you can say, you also have to be a good follower. That was something one of my coaches shared with me. So I really pay attention to people that I look up to, like what are they doing? Yumi is also a part of Buy From a Black Woman. She's won actually 2 years in a row for best in like health and wellness for the Buy From a Black Woman awards. So anyways, I say all that to say, I was like, I need to be a part of Buy From a Black Woman. So I decided to join, and they have an Inspire tour. So every summer, Buy From a Black Woman travels the country and patronages, I hope I'm saying that word correctly, but they patronage Black woman-owned businesses that are in their directory. So I was like, oh my God, we need to do what they need to come down here. And so I so happened to actually like talk with Nikki Porcher, who is the founder of Buy From a Black Woman, a couple of months ago at this speaking engagement that I was at, which was the Flex Summit. Oh my God, there's so many different things, but I connected with her in person 2 months ago in May. Yeah, it's been 2 months. And she was like, oh, you submitted an application? She's like, we're coming to Florida. And I was like, oh my God, for real? Like, so anyways, that's happening on Sunday. And this is a 6-minute, I use my watch, like, so I make sure I'm staying in frame. This is a 6-minute clip. That's fine. So that's happening Sunday. And I'm really proud of myself because you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I think that's the saying. But I say that to say because I've done this Escape with Lesline yoga experience for like almost a year now. Like I'll do it every few months at Natural Vibes. And so I was making sure it's still recording. Okay. I was already I'm already prepared. Like I already like know what to expect, all of that. But I say all that to say I'm proud of myself that I'm prepared. Like, so I already know, like I'm really proud of myself. So anyways, Buy From a Black Woman and the Escape with Lesline yoga experience is collaborating on Sunday at Natural Vibes from 2 to 4 p.m. It's a sold out event. There's wait lists, it's sold out. Like people want to come, meaning like what I have to offer is needed, right? So that's happening Sunday. So going back to the behind the scenes, I decided to make like these cute little flyers. Is that a bug? Sorry. I decided to make these cute little flyers to give everybody that comes to the yoga experience on Sunday, just something like a keepsake that they can have. And also, I'll see if I can insert a clip here, but I'll also share it with you later. But I'm going to have to go to Office Depot later today. So I'm going to take you along there. And then I wanted to also show you, like, if you're an aspiring yoga teacher or you're a new yoga teacher, I wanted to show you, like, how I, like, create my my flyers. And I love Office Depot because if you're last minute, like, I don't know, I guess I have judgment behind that because I'm like, I don't like to say I'm last minute, but I realize I am a last minute person. But if looking out from within, anyways, Office Depot is great for procrastinators because I literally put in the order yesterday and it'll be ready today by 5:30 p.m. Right now it's 12:53, still working. So it's perfect. Everything is going perfect. So I will take you along and then, just show you like how I get ready for these type of events. So I'll see you in the next clip. So like I shared, I forgot the yoga mats for this event I did a couple weeks ago. So now I've learned my lesson and I'm actually going to insert my list. Okay, so I do have a list now of like the standard things that I always carry to the yoga events. So these are all of those things, like my speaker, my pink sign. Maybe I'll even like show flashes of what those things are. Maybe not. That's a lot of editing, y'all. What else? My tripod. I'm like looking at everything and I'm actually just going to put everything together. So I have most of this, some of the stuff is down here. So that's the pink sign, tripod. Hey, Chamber of Commerce. Then I have like everything. It's so easy. Like that's, if the pandemic gave us one thing, is like QR codes. I forget who I was talking to, but they're like, remember when QR codes kind of died and then they revived once like the pandemic happened and we weren't able to touch anything, right? And then I'm going to probably put a lot of my stuff in this bag as best as I can. My son is like looking like, anyways, so that is some of the stuff. And then I'm going to get the sound bowls, bring the sound bowls so everything is in one room. And I think that's it for the night because this event, hold on, Yes, this event, make sure that you comment and subscribe. This is my YouTube channel, so that's why yeah. He's like thinking this is hilarious. But oh, my case. Can Lennox, can you pass me the case, the iPad? It's right there, the iPad. That pink, yeah. So, because sometimes I take my iPad out of my case. I like to live life recklessly, but I'll put that there. So I'll explain, right? So the reason I'm not going to say obvious to any of this stuff, actually. So again, if you're an aspiring yoga teacher, like this video is like for you, because I know what it's like to like try to figure out like, how do I set up these classes? Like once you get your certification and you start getting the opportunities, because you have to make sure you have your own stuff. Okay. So going back, like sorry y'all, I'm just learning. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so it's important that you have like your own speaker so you can play your yoga playlist, right? That can be an added perk of classes with you, is like I make customized yoga playlists for all of the classes I go to, okay? So I bring my speaker so I don't have to worry about, do they have a speaker there or whatever. Then obviously I have my sign because of marketing. I want people to stay connected with me. I want people to visit my website. Lennox, stop. And then I also, because that sign I made this sign at Kinko's. Just an FYI. Don't ask me measurements though. And as you say, sign, I had this other sign. Talk about my distracted self. I don't know where that sign went. I hope I didn't. Anyways, and then what else? The case to put so the reason I bring my iPad and not just like my phone, because my phone, so this is what I'll do. I'll play my music from my iPad, and it's important that you have your own hotspot. I'll also say that because if you haven't, or for example, if you have not downloaded the Spotify playlist that you curated, you want to have a hotspot. Like you can't depend on the Wi-Fi that's at the Airbnb or at the hotel. Like have your own hotspot. So I have my own hotspot. So then my iPad can connect to my hotspot from my mobile device. I play my music from my iPad, then that's connected to my Bluetooth speaker. My phone, I have my phone in case I want to take testimonials or videos while people are at the end in Shavasana, which is resting pose, right? So I like to have those two electronic devices because always important to have content. And not even for the sake of content. As a yoga teacher, even today, I have this possible opportunity, and I was telling them, yeah, I've done yoga retreats. Yeah, I've done all of this. And they're like, okay, great. Can you please send me clips of you actually doing this stuff? And like, good thing I have the content, right? So content isn't just for the sake of content, especially if you're a yoga teacher, like and a wellness entrepreneur. You have to show people like this is our visual resume, if you will. Okay. So it's important to record every little thing you're doing. So when people are like, okay, bet I'm considering hiring you, I need to see you. Like, okay, great. So I re-downloaded Instagram reels that I've created, photos people have taken of me, right? And I've actually I didn't realize I was going to share like these kind of entrepreneurial stuff, but I have a folder on my MacBook and it's my portfolio. So it's like pictures, reels, things like that are in this portfolio, which I need to put on a hard drive that my husband recently got us, so that as opportunities continue to come my way and people are like, oh, can I have pictures, I just have it easily accessible for me. So that is it. I will see you all tomorrow. All right, y'all, we just got gas. So if you know me, I wait till the theme of this is I do procrastinate, but I be on my stuff, okay? So anyways, full tank of gas, about to head to the other side of town, and got all my stuff. So I also want to show, like, I'm about to eat my yogurt in the car. because I know that's a question people always have, like, what should I eat before a yoga class? People always joke with me, but then it's not really joking. They'll have like a heavy meal. You typically want to eat something light. So my go-to, this is not sponsored yet, but I love Fage, Fage. Maybe I'll insert a clip. There's a lot of inserting clips. I don't know, y'all, if I can keep up with these inserting clips, but Fage yogurt is my favorite yogurt. I get the one that does have like the 2% milk or whatever, but there's one that's like 0% milk and all of that if you're looking to cut things. I am not. Anyways, so have all my stuff in my car. And we're gonna head out. So it is 9:27. The event starts at 11. Today is Saturday, so this is for the Be Well Smithsonian. So they wanted us to get there a little early, and also it's just good if you are a facilitator or speaker that you get there early. Do not get there right when it starts. Like that looks bad. It's not cute. So I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you guys there.
Let me tell you, girl, you my little boo thing. So I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know.
All right, so we went to Office Depot. Yeah. I got the flyers, which these are them. See if I can show you the front. Ooh. So this is the front, and then the back. So I'll be passing those out tomorrow so that people have them. That was a feat in itself. I had to transfer and all of that from one Office Depot to the next, but we did it. So today is now Saturday evening. It's 5:25 p.m. My next event is tomorrow, and I'll take you guys along tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, today is day 2 or Sunday. We are now going to go on tour with Buy From a Black Woman. They are coming to support me with my Escape with Lesline yoga experience. So it's happening in 2 hours. I need to leave like in 10 minutes. Because I like to get to events that I host at least an hour prior. But I would also, the reason I was picking up the camera again, got my fit, gonna wear some orange. And when we're orange, okay? And orange is a really powerful color. It makes people feel good. That's really important. Like if you are, again, the theme of this is like aspiring yoga teachers, or you're in the health and wellness space ready to put on your own event. It's important like what colors you put on, right? Because you want the people, at least me, the people that are in my energy, I want them to feel good. I want them to feel transformed, right? So, but the main reason I picked up the camera is because I wanted to share that I wear my watch. I wear my Apple Watch because time is the most precious thing, right, that we all have. And I am very respectful of people's time. As a yoga teacher, that is something that you actually learn is about how precious time is and how you need to be a good steward of your time and others. So I make sure I wear my watch to keep me on track, right? This is a 2-hour event, but it's not going to be a 2-hour yoga class. Like we'll probably give people it'll probably start 2:30, then we'll do an hour of yoga, and then you have 30 minutes to shop in Natural Vibes. So I'm excited. I am nervous, but I have to change that framework of saying I'm excited. So I'll make sure to share clips of that in the next section of this video. I'm still editing, y'all. So when I watch this, I'm like, okay, put those clips. So I'll have those clips to share with you all for those that are not in Florida. You support me from afar. I want to make sure you're riding along with me and seeing how this is going. So I will see you at Natural Vibes. Women deserve rest. Hi everyone, it's Lesline. I am a yoga teacher, and today we had the Escape with Lesline yoga experience at Natural Vibes in Orlando, Florida. Ride from a Black Woman was here, and it was just really nice to be supported like outside of Florida. So it was really fun, and it was a sold out event, which was incredible, and it was incredible to pour into other Black women.
Oh, I felt so relaxed, and right now one of my intentions was to be present, and I feel present to connect with people, to connect with myself, and to also receive so I can give.
Just being able to be in myself, to recenter myself, and to do that with other Black women was phenomenal.
All right, so that concludes today or this week's vlog. Thank you so much for riding with me this weekend, the weekend of wellness. Let me know below what was your favorite part of this weekend. I am still, as you can see, in my yoga clothes. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.